What's up, E30 gang? So this is another one for Diving Board Club, and specifically the diving board tuck job. Now, I did the tuck job a couple years ago, and then I went up to the vintage car show. And if you've never been to that, if you're anywhere on the East Coast, highly recommend doing the Hot Springs vintage BMW show. World-class event. So anyway, I did the bumper tuck job, and I didn't even really notice this or think about it too much until someone at the vintage actually pointed it out to me, and he said, you know, I like the bumper tuck, but the thing that kind of irritates me is that I got this annoying gap between the diving board and a cow catcher. And I thought, oh yeah, I guess a little bit. And so then we went and both looked at both our cars, and sure enough, I kind of noticed it more after he pointed it out to me. But then again, I didn't really think that much about it until one evening I was doing the oil pan job on this car, and I had it jacked up, and I came downstairs and it just hit me. I thought, wait a minute, why don't I just redesign the standard cow catcher bracket to help clean up this gap? And so that's what I did. So this is what you'd normally get on stock on your E30 holding up the cow catcher, something like this or close. And of course, we've got that on e30update.com. We've got the stock style flat cow catcher bracket. So, of course, we've got the nifty little center marker, center right and left markers. So, what we did is we decided to try to clean that up a little bit, and you can see the stock style is flat, but the cow catcher style raises up that top part of the bracket and the bottom part about 15 millimeters, and also pushes the back support out a couple millimeters too. And what it does is it just raises that cow catcher up just enough so you've got a nice little clean look between. So right now this cow catcher is rocking the standard brackets. So what I'm going to do is take it off, put the bumper tuck brackets on, and then show you the difference. And so if you've never done this job before, there's actually a really easy, and I had to learn this the hard way, taking it on and off several times before I learned it's a real easy way to do it. You take off the back, top and bottom bolts, the corner bolts located up in the corners, and then also the side skirt if your car has those. You take the side skirt bolts off, and then the whole assembly just slides right out. Now, the way you put it back on, however, is you put the brackets on first, then you put, along with the support rail, and then you slide the cow catcher on and bolt up the top and bottom bolts, the front bolts. So that makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to take this off, put the update brackets back on, and then show you the difference. So this is what it looks like when you take it off. You've got the 3 center brackets, and then the corner brackets. These are a little different than stock. They're the E30 update brackets. And then the side skirt or side support, I don't don't know what the technical term for them is. Now, mine have popped off because I just used hot glue to put them on. You'd probably want to use something a little bit more hardcore, but I prefer hot glue because my neighbors, that because I want to take them on and off, you know, as I please. So those go right here. I'm gonna take these off, clean them up a little bit, and then show you how to put them on. So obviously, whenever you're gluing things together, you want them to be nice and clean. So I, usually use some alcohol and or some carb cleaner brush to remove any excess old glue and dirt and all that kind of stuff, and then go with a nice, at least a moderately clean rag. You know, it's a bumper cover, so it's, we're not doing any real science here. All right, let's see what it looks like in a minute. Sufficiently cleaned up here, and I should mention that you want to try and preserve your little nubs here, and this one's kind of hanging on for dear life, but these little locating nubs, so when you put your side support on, bolt facing up, you kind of get it just right. So I got the hot glue gun warming up here, and I'll go ahead and stick those on, and we'll see it in a second. So there it is on, and just remember, don't do like I did and forget until the last second, but this side is up, so the bolt side needs to be towards the top, not the bottom. Now that we've got the bumper tuck brackets on with the support bar, and you want to put the support bar on first. Put the support bar on, attach all 3 bumper tuck brackets. Now with the non-bumper tuck brackets, with the standard brackets, there's enough of a gap you can actually put the support bar on after, but because the tuck style brackets close that gap, you can't get the bar on. So you got to put the support bar on first, then attach the 3 center brackets at the bottom. Then it's easy to put the top bolts and washers on. I still have to bolt up the corner brackets, and then then we'll slide the cow catcher on, and we'll see how it looks. I think you're gonna like it. And so there you have it, diving board gang. You no longer have that gnarly gap that you can get your hand in anymore. It cleans up that transition between the cow catcher and the diving board when you do the tuck. And I think it looks really nice. And it's one of those things, like, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it almost makes the tuck look stock, like it came factory, if you didn't know any better. So yeah, if you've done the bumper tuck and that gap is kind of bugging you, which hopefully it is now, it did me. And so yeah, get the E30 update cow catcher bumper tuck bracket kit. We've got all 7 pieces, the 3 center, the 2 corner, and the 2 side skirt brackets, and get your cow catcher looking stock and tidy if you've done that bumper tuck. So these have been on the site for a while, and I've just been putting off doing this video, so go check them out now, and see you next time. Thanks, guys.